You can be below average IQ and still get very rich. A very small percentage of people are too dumb to be rich.
There's a number almost every self-made millionaire on YouTube refuses to say out loud. It's not their net worth. It's not their revenue. It's this. How much of their money comes from people exactly like you? People who watched one free video, felt a spark of hope, and reached for a credit card. The yacht in the thumbnail, often rented by the hour. The business empire they swear they'll teach you to build. For a lot of them, the only business that ever truly worked was teaching the business. Today, we pull the curtain all the way back on the most profitable product on the internet right now, the dream of being self-made. And by the end of this, you'll never watch one of those videos the same way again. Let's start with the phrase itself. Self-made. It's designed to do something very specific to your brain. It tells you that this person started with nothing, fought through everything, and arrived at success by sheer will, which means if you just copy them, you can too. It's a beautiful story. It's also, in most cases, an edited one, because behind almost every self-made origin story, there's a quiet line that gets left on the cutting room floor. A parent who covered rent, a first business that was bankrolled by family, a job that paid the bills while the hustle was still losing money. None of that makes someone a fraud. People get help, that's normal. But the word self-made doesn't survive honesty, so the honesty quietly disappears. Now here's where it gets interesting, because this isn't really about one person lying. It's about a machine, a repeatable, almost industrial funnel that turns your hope into their revenue. And once you see the shape of it, you'll see it everywhere. It always starts the same way, free value, a video that genuinely helps you. Maybe it's a budgeting tip, a side hustle idea, a how I made my first 10,000 breakdown. And it works. You learn something real. That's the bait, and it's good bait, because it has to be. You don't trust someone who gives you nothing, so they give you just enough to prove they're legit, and just little enough that you're left wanting the rest. Then comes the lifestyle. The car, the watch, the view from the apartment, the casual, I made more before breakfast than most people make in a month. This isn't bragging, it's positioning. They are installing a belief in your head that the gap between your life and theirs is small and the bridge across it is for sale. Notice they rarely show you the boring middle, the years of failure, the luck, the timing. Because the boring middle doesn't sell. Speed sells, shortcuts sell. I did it in 90 days sells. And then, right when the desire peaks, the offer appears. The course, the community, the mentorship, the masterclass. And here's the part nobody points out. The price is engineered. It's high enough to feel serious because cheap things feel fake, but framed as nothing compared to what you'll make back. It's just $1,000. You'll earn that in your first week. That sentence is the entire scam in miniature. Because the only person guaranteed to earn money in that transaction is the one selling the course. Let me show you the math they hope you never do. Imagine a creator with a modest following. They sell a course for $500. They convert just 1% of their viewers. With a large enough audience, that's not a side income. That's a full-blown business doing 6 or 7 figures a year. Selling the dream of a business. The product isn't real estate. It isn't trading. It isn't drop shipping. The product is you, believing. And the genius of it is that it's nearly risk-free for them because they've preloaded the excuse for when it doesn't work for you. That excuse has a name in this world. It's called mindset. When the course doesn't change your life, it was never the course's fault, it was yours. You didn't want it badly enough. You weren't consistent. You had a scarcity mindset. This is the masterstroke because it makes the product unfalsifiable. If you succeed, the guru takes the credit, proof the system works. If you fail, you take the blame, proof you didn't follow the system. Heads they win, tails you lose. And the cruelest part? You'll often blame yourself so completely that you'll come back and buy the next tier. The advanced program, the inner circle, the one that'll finally unlock it. Now, I want to be fair, because not everyone selling something online is running this playbook. There are real teachers, real operators who built actual things and now teach honestly. So how do you tell them apart? You watch for a few specific tells. Tell number 1, where does their money actually come from? An honest teacher will tell you plainly, most of my income now comes from teaching. And here's what I built before. A guru will be vague, gesturing at multiple streams and investments, while every visible dollar traces back to selling courses about making money. Tell number 2. Do they sell speed or do they sell work? Real success is slow, boring, and full of unglamorous effort. Anyone promising you fast, passive, guaranteed, or anyone can do this is selling a feeling, not a path. Tell number 3. What happens to the people who buy? Look for the graveyard of testimonials that go quiet. Look for the comment sections full of people 6 months later asking where their results are. The funnel always looks full at the top. It's the bottom you have to inspect. And tell number 4, maybe the most important, does the strategy still work if everyone does it? Because here's a truth that breaks the whole illusion. A lot of these businesses only work because almost nobody actually executes them. The moment a strategy is sold to 100,000 people, the edge is gone. The market is flooded, which means the guru needs a constant supply of new buyers who won't compete with each other. Buyers who will pay, get overwhelmed, quietly quit, and blame themselves. The business depends on you failing politely. So let me ask you the uncomfortable question. If their method really minted millionaires at the rate they imply, if it were that reliable, why sell it at all? Why not just run the method and keep the profit? The honest answer is the one they'll never give. Because the method, the real method, is selling the method. The course is the business. You are the revenue. And the dream of being self-made is the single most reliable product they've ever found because it never runs out of customers. There will always be someone who wants out of their situation badly enough to believe. But here's where I want to leave you, and this is the part that actually matters. Knowing all this is power. Because the people who fall for this aren't stupid. They're hopeful. Hope is not a flaw. The flaw is in the people who weaponize it. So the next time a self-made millionaire looks into a camera and tells you the gap between your life and theirs is just one purchase away, I want you to hear what they're actually saying. They're not selling you a business. They're selling you a story about yourself that you're one secret away from everything. And no secret you can buy for $500 has ever been worth more than the patience, the skill, and the boring, unglamorous work nobody can sell you because nobody can do it for you. The real self-made move? It's learning to spot the funnel before it spots you. It's keeping your money in your pocket long enough to build something real with it. If this changed how you see even one creator you follow, that's the whole point. Subscribe, because next time we're going deeper. We're breaking down the exact psychological triggers these funnels use to override your common sense, the urgency timers, the fake scarcity, the "this offer ends tonight" lie, and how to disarm every single one. You came here curious. Leave here harder to fool. I'll see you in the next one.